And so, Pat P, outside of Super Bowl news, there was some other big news as well. Tom Brady finally called it quits. Big Ben retired as well. Tom Brady, do you think he's actually done?
Yeah.
I'm with you. Tell us why. Why do you think he's done?
No, just Tom's different. Like he just ain't gonna walk away from the game. Like if he wanted to continue to play, he would come out and say, "I'm still gonna play." You know what I mean?
I agree.
He said that he's retiring. He's retiring. So, it was the game would definitely miss the greatest player of all time. He's the greatest player in sports. In football. Just to hell with the greatest quarterback.
Taking Tom Brady over Jerry Rice as the best football player ever?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I definitely say this. Tom Brady is the biggest overachiever in professional sports.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that as well. Because
a guy that overachieved more than any other individual, being a late round draft pick, that is.
Right. I think just what he was able to do, no matter where he went. But he won wherever he went. He took the team to the Super Bowl when he was suspended for 4 games.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You didn't play against Tom as much as I played against him, but do you have any favorite memories against Tom?
Man, I do, man. My favorite memory against Tom, second play of the game, he tried to throw the ball to Lord rest his soul, Aaron Hernandez, and my boy Darnell Dockett tipped it, and I one-hand snagged that joint.
You did?
Second play of the game. And only played against Tom once. Because the second time we played him, the last year, the year before last, they had Cam Newton, and then I played against Jimmy Garoppolo. That's when he was on that 4-game suspension, 2016.
Wow,
that was Jimmy Garoppolo's first start. It was
so did I remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sunday Night Football.
Monday, I remember that out in Arizona.
Yep.
Man, one of my favorite memories, I guess, was a memory where I was surprised. We were playing, I think, the Patriots on Sunday night at home, and Tom Brady scored one of his infamous quarterback sneaks that he was notorious for, right? And when he scored the quarterback sneak, it was a little bit of bad blood between the Steelers and the Patriots. They really didn't. We weren't a rival, but we didn't like them. They didn't like us. Maybe because of Spygate or something like that. Who knows? But you see how I slid that in there. Yeah. But Tom scored on the quarterback sneak, and he got up, and it was already intense. People were talking trash, but most quarterbacks don't really get involved in trash talking.
Not Brady.
He spiked the ball and he was cussing out everybody. F that. And he was just cussing out everybody. So I remember some of the boys on defense started cussing him out. And I was on the left side of the line of scrimmage. So I'm like, dang, that's Tom Brady going in like that? Right? He just was cussing. So I was surprised because I didn't know Tom get it in like that. You know what I mean? Just like you said, most quarterbacks are laid back. They don't get involved in the extracurriculars that happen during the ball game. But I'm minding my business. I'm just looking like, dang, Tom Brady. And he walked past me. He's like, what the hell are you looking at? I didn't know what to say. I'm like, wait a minute. It caught me off guard. I'm like, what? I ain't even say, I ain't had nothing to do with whatever y'all got going on. But I was so surprised that he was cussing at me. Like, if it was any other play, I'm going right back at you. Right. You know what I mean? I'm in your ear. I'm talking to you. I'm gonna say something crazy to you, whatever the case may be. But when Tom hit me with that, I was just like, oh,
all right.
It was one of those situations where I thought somebody was behind me who he had beef with. Yeah. I kind of looked at, dang, he talking to me.
Talking to me.
I said, wow, Tom Brady cussed me out real decent, and I didn't know what to say. I wasn't surprised. Yeah, but he's the ultimate competitor, though. Yeah, I think that's why guys rally behind him, because he doesn't act differently. You know what I mean? He understands how big the moment is, and he plays with that passion. So I love that as well. Teammate of mine, Big Ben, he called it quits. 2-time Super Bowl champion. Man, so I would hear people say they won't have 2 first ballot Hall of Famers go into the Hall the same year. So Tom Brady's going to get in, right? But I think that should, man, please, Big Ben should be a first ballot. You think Big Ben first ballot?
No doubt about it.
Yeah. No doubt.
Hands down.
Yeah. So we're gonna wait and see. But two outstanding quarterbacks that won championships, highly respected, called it quits in the National Football League. They will forever be missed.